What's up, guys? Welcome back to KopKing Talks, your number one source into all Liverpool transfer rumours. I haven't done one of these episodes in quite a while, right? Like, Liverpool had done their transfer business very early in the window, and there wasn't really much to report about. But with transfer deadline day fast approaching, there was only one type of video to make for tonight, and that's the deadline day transfer special. There is a lot of talk about outgoings and maybe potential incomings actually as well for Liverpool. So let's get straight into it. Let's start off with a confirmed transfer, well, almost confirmed transfer of Luis Alberto. Liverpool have agreed a £4.3 million deal with Lazio, rising to £6 million. But that add-on is only dependent on Lazio qualifying for the Champions League. Liverpool, as always this transfer season, have also included a hefty sell-on percentage of about 30%, which for me is a good deal. Like Luis Alberto, not the worst footballer in the world, and if he does actually turn out to be a very, very good player, Liverpool are covered. You know what I mean? Liverpool have covered themselves so well in this transfer window, and we've done exactly the same thing now with Luis Alberto. This transfer hasn't been wrapped up just yet. He will be undergoing his medical today, and the deal should be finalized roughly in the next 24 hours, but he will become a Lazio player. The next player leaving Liverpool is Andre Wisdom. Andre Wisdom has almost completed his loan deal to Red Bull Salzburg in Austria, the Austrian champions, and late last night that was actually coming to fruition. There was talk that Andre Wisdom was maybe heading to Celtic Park, but Brendan Rodgers failed to close out the deal. And late last night, obviously news emerged that Red Bull had closed out the deal for Andre Wisdom. He didn't really have a future at Liverpool, let's be real here. Jurgen Klopp, I think, was trying to look for a permanent move for Andre Wisdom, but unfortunately no suitors came available, and we had to settle for a loan deal. Mario Balotelli potentially is going on loan. I repeat, Mario Balotelli is potentially going on loan. Okay, guys, Mario Balotelli has struggled to find a suitor all summer after being told he was like surplus to requirements. Mario Balotelli arrived on Merseyside in about 2014, signed for the Reds for £16 million, and he never really managed to stamp his authority in the side and actually start regularly. He kind of had one last chance to prove his worth and prove his quality, and he never did that. And I think the faith shown in him by Brendan Rodgers, he actually didn't fulfill that, you know, and he was okay. He wasn't bad. I personally quite liked him. Like, I like his character. I really do. And he wasn't the worst. He really didn't play that badly when he did play for us. I just don't think he suits Rodgers' style, and he didn't actually suit now Jurgen Klopp's style. And the writing was on the wall for him, really. Jurgen Klopp, I'm sure, wanted to try find a permanent suitor for Mario Balotelli, but unfortunately he didn't manage to. And now Nice have emerged as the front runners for his signature. And he should be heading to France sometime before the deadline, okay? And he will become a Nice player. Markovic is the next Liverpool player, probably to leave Liverpool as well. There has been talk all summer of Markovic actually trying to find a loan deal. He needs to be gaining regular game time, and at Liverpool this season he won't find that. And surprising suitors have actually emerged as Newcastle United. Like, would he drop down into the Championship? I don't quite know. Like, I think he has a bit more quality than to play there. But I think Newcastle could actually be such a good stepping stone for him to recover his form and actually show that form that Liverpool spent £20 million on. Whether or not that goes through before deadline remains to be seen. But Newcastle United are the favourites to land Lazar Markovic before the window ends. Mamadou Sakho is the last Liverpool player to potentially leave the club this summer after Jurgen Klopp placed the player for a loan transfer. I'm not quite sure what happened between Jurgen Klopp and Mamadou Sakho. Really, something seems to be wrong. Something has definitely happened. There seems a clear rift between the player and the coach, and that is never a good sign. I mean, he is an established Liverpool player, a true professional, and something must have happened that Jurgen Klopp doesn't want him at the club. Towards the end of last season, you saw he was a rock, very, very solid, right before his substance ban, you know, and I'm not quite sure what went on. But Mamadou Sakho has been placed on a loan transfer, and there have been plenty of suitors. So far, he has turned down an approach from Stoke City. Now, the latest team to have inquired about him is West Brom, and I'm not quite sure how that one will end. But Jurgen Klopp has told him, find a new club before the window ends. You will not be playing for Liverpool this season. And that's a clear statement from Jurgen Klopp. Mamadou Sakho has no future at Liverpool. Personally, that's my opinion. And let's see where he'll end up before the transfer window ends. My most likely destination will probably be within the Premier League. Yeah, that's my honest feeling. The first potential Liverpool incoming before transfer deadline is Luan. Luan is a Brazilian striker, plays for Grêmio in the Brazilian league. And Liverpool have apparently, and I say apparently with a bit of a pinch of salt, apparently submitted a £30 million bid for the striker. Guys, there is definitely conflicting reports about this one. Local Brazilian media say Liverpool have bid £30 million, and that's come from Football de Guccia, apparently a very reliable source. And then Jorge Nicola, a ESPN Brazilian correspondent, said that Grêmio would do well to turn down that £30 million bid. So now this is where the conflicting reports come, right? Grêmio's president has come out and said that they've received no offers for the player and no ongoing negotiations were taking place. Also, guys, local Liverpool papers like Liverpool Echo have squashed the rumor, not like in the true form of the word. Like Bad News PS and Co have usually come straight out and said, listen, this rumor is a no-go, but they haven't done that yet. So I still believe that there is a possibility that something could happen. Like where there's smoke, there's fire. That's just my belief. I'm not saying it'll happen. I'm just saying that there is a possibility that the deal could be completed before the deadline ends. That's just all I'm saying. Danny Ings will not be leaving Liverpool this summer. Danny Ings has been subject to a lot of transfer talk over the last few weeks, and especially that Jurgen Klopp hasn't played him so far this season. Jurgen Klopp has stated though that he still isn't match fit after his long-term injury, but that hasn't stopped reports from linking him with the move away. There has been a lot of talk of clubs wanting to take him on loan. Now also potentially a club wanting to pay more than 20 million for his services. But Jurgen Klopp has said Danny Ings will not be leaving Liverpool this summer, and there's no talk of him leaving. Any club interested must wait until next summer or whatever, but he'll not be leaving this transfer window. Jurgen Klopp makes the decisions, and if he wants Danny Ings to stay, fight for his place, and have a big part to play this season, trust Jurgen Klopp. That's my opinion. So Danny Ings will be staying at Liverpool this summer. And the last bit of transfer news potentially to look out for is that of Christian Pulisic. Liverpool made a £12 million bid for Pulisic on Friday, but now Dortmund have rejected that now on Monday. And everybody's talking about that the deal is dead, and Liverpool will try rekindle the interest in the next transfer window or even next summer. But I think there is still a possibility, very, very unlikely, but there is still a possibility that Pulisic could move before the window ends. There has been talk though that Dortmund are willing to listen to permanent offers, but it has to be significantly higher than the 12 million bid that we have actually bid. I'm not quite sure that's the right transfer, if I'm honest. Apparently he's a wonder kid, very, very good. But Liverpool have good youngsters. We really do have good youngsters, so I believe try promote them. Rather promote from within than buy from outside, you know what I mean? But obviously, trust Jurgen Klopp's judgment once again. And with that, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed already. Almost on 3,000 subscribers. You know what to do. And I'll catch you again soon for another video. Thanks for watching again. I'll catch you soon.